Hello and greetings, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube and the world, and welcome back to another amazing car making show video. Today, guys, I'm doing a big review for a certain movie that I actually haven't done a first review for a couple of years ago, back in 2016 when it first came out. But before I continue on what I'm doing a review for, if you guys are new to the car making show, don't know exactly what I normally do. I do big reviews such as when I go see movies in theaters, which I'm at right now, and other reviews I like doing is on Disney Plus, Netflix, Prime Video, and I'm not sure when about on doing reviews on Paramount Plus, but other videos I like doing trailer reactions to unboxing videos, gaming videos, and theory videos, which I've done those in a little while, but stay tuned for the near future because there'll be a lot more coming along the way. So yes, today, ladies and gentlemen, I decided to go see Moana 2 starring Dwayne Johnson as Maui. Chee-hoo! So yeah, I gotta say this was a great movie. I thought the animation was just so amazing, but here's the little kicker. It actually takes place 3 years prior after the first movie. So during the process, we've seen it in the trailer. We see that Moana actually has a younger sister, and now she has a little bit bigger family, and it's kind of cool that we got to see a little bit more of a story with this one with their ancestors. So because it actually got mentioned in the trailer, so basically she gets a message from her greatest ancestor, who was the Great Wayfinder, and she figures out that the this island that he was trying to find was surrounded by a big giant like hurricane storm, being created by a freaking god, by this big god himself. So during the process, she goes on this journey. She finds Maui. She frees Maui. Well, basically not really frees Maui, but she brings a crew with her in order to actually basically like help guide her towards her mission. And then basically she finds Maui in the bottom of this freaking monster looking thing, and because he was all chained up by this vampire chick. Oh yeah, there's this vampire like demon person. She was kind of like a little mid villain kind of thing, ish. So it was kind of a little odd, like throwing a little mid villain in there, and then there's this higher villain that's mostly this god that's been not. It's been basically like didn't want the humans to find the this ancient island that connects channels towards other places. We're trying to keep humans away from each other. So basically, this god doesn't like humans, and he didn't want all the tribes of humans from different islands to see each other. So basically, this god's like, okay, no, I'm gonna keep this island hidden, and I'm not gonna let I know, because if any human steps foot on it, it breaks the curse. So basically, this mission was set by Moana's ancestor, was the Great Wayfinder, and he tells her, go follow the fiery star, and then basically find where the stars are, where the island is, and we're able to get to that place. It wasn't there, but with Maui's help, he was it, because they never actually showed it in the first movie, but I explained how Maui can actually bring up islands from under the sea up to the surface. So we actually finally got to see that in this movie, which was actually phenomenal and super cool. And we got to see more of Maui's power using this like chain. We never seen him with a rope before, but we see him like fly in the sky, swing up to the bottom of the ocean, and was able to hook the island. Was able to use his powers to try to pull it up, and it was actually really awesome how he did it. I mean, I'm pretty sure this movie is going to get a lot of attention in the box office, and I bet you anything we are going to see in Moana 3, because there is a mid-credit scene at the end of the movie. There's not any more. There's only one mid-credit scene, and it will explain that the god villain who created that storm to hide that island. We got to see him, but I want to explain what he was talking about to this vampire lady, because I don't want to spoil too much about it, but it actually shows him, and it was like, ooh. So it looks pretty cool. And yeah, there's a little other little cameo we got from another character from the first movie it showed in that mid-credit scene. I'm not gonna say who it is, but it was pretty funny to see him though. But but either way, the animation was great. I loved how Maui decided to like team up with Moana's crew and help them get Moana back from the vampire lady. It was very interesting how they did that, and I love the arc, and I love the 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 ancestry and the historical value of these movies, because I know it's not really part of my tradition of heritage, but it's actually Dwayne Johnson, so and he really inspires his family heritage to this movie, because it actually that's what he loves. This is what connects him with. Actually, it's actually a funny thing because I saw a video about the other day and it showed Dwayne Johnson that he inspired Maui to be his great grandfather. His great grandfather was a famous wrestler back in the old WWE days, and he inspired Maui's look on his great grandfather. And he basically, when he plays the character, he feels, basically he said in the video, he feels like his granddad was there with him when he was playing Maui, which is actually kind of cool. And I love Dwayne Johnson. He's a great actor. He's a great WWE fighter, and he knows exactly what to do when it comes to these movies. And also, his daughters were actually in the movie. Near the very end, when he throws his fish hook at these three little girls on the beach, and when they say, "It's Maui, we get to hold his fish hook," I think two of them was his daughters, and the other one was not. But it was actually kind of cool that he actually let his kids be voiceovers in the movie with him. I thought that was kind of cute, and I thought it was pretty amazing. I know some actors out there are actually letting their family be in movies, just like Ryan Reynolds let his wife be Lady Deadpool, and Ryan Reynolds' baby and his kid and his daughter were actually Kidpool, which was actually kind of cool. And with Chris Evans with Florida Thunder, at the beginning when we see this little boy running for the forest, that was actually Chris Hemsworth's son. So yeah, there's a lot of people out there who are actually letting their family members or family in general join them in their movies. It's like, hey, I want to give you guys a little role in my movie, which is kind of. I mean, if I was a famous actor and then if I have my own kids and my own family, it's like, hey, if this movie kicks, I'll let you guys be in the movie with me. I mean, hell, it's what they do, and that's what Dwayne Johnson did with his kids, and I really did enjoy this movie. I thought the animation was, I know I said it a couple times already, but the animation is just awesome, and I loved everything about it. And there wasn't really any fight scenes in particularly, but there was quite a bit of adventurous action. I did enjoy it, and we find out that the Kumakora, those coconut things, we find out that they weren't really murderous in a way, but they were actually basically there was a little side story between them from the first movie and this one. Apparently, well, I actually want to say too much, but you guys gotta have to find out what their backstory was in this movie. But either way, everything about this movie was great. I loved it. I loved the new characters that showed up to be Moana's crew, and and then there's really nothing else that really spiked my interest. Yeah, the really reason wasn't anything else that really spiked my interest about the movie, but I really enjoyed it. It was very enjoyable. It's very good to take your kids and your family to see this movie. It's very entertaining. I think you guys will definitely love Moana 2, and you will probably expect there will be a Moana 3 later on in the future, because how it showed in the mid-credit scene was very interesting. But for the big spot-on rating for Moana 2, I think I'm probably just going to give a spot-on 4.5 out of 5. So that's my review for Moana 2. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I gotta say, if you guys are a big fan of Dwayne Johnson, if you love the first Moana, I definitely guys go see this movie. It's great. Take your kids, take your son, daughter, whatever, your granddaughter. They'll definitely love this movie. If they love the first movie, they'll love it. They'll absolutely freaking love it. And I can't wait until the live action Moana will come out next year. I think it's supposed to be like summer or something like that, I believe. So I can't wait to see what the live action movie is going to be like. I can't wait for that one. I love Dwayne Johnson. I think he's just a very humble, kind, down-to-earth person, and he just loves all of his fans. So Dwayne, if you, I don't know if it's, Dwayne's gonna see this, but Dwayne Johnson, if you do see this, man, I do enjoy what you do. You love everybody up there in the world, and I've actually even had your Terramana tequila. It's pretty good. I really enjoy it. I actually have it once in the blue moon, and it's very good tequila. I really like it's very tasty. It's very subtle. It's not too strong, but I just like it. So either way, guys, that's my review for Moana 2, and go see it at your local movie theater. It's now out in theaters, so go check it out, and see you guys on the next one. Peace out, and wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good night, and good afternoon.